Hi, I'm Jessie.
Yourself.
Nice to meet you.
Hiya.
Sorry, we're...
No, don't. You can deliver change in this school.
Brilliant. So if you all get into groups and you can work however you find is most effective. So go around the table, work on the floor.
It's just with something as big as that, it's difficult to arrange something that could be done about that, because it's been happening in England for more than 300 years, and it would take a long time to change that.
I think you can have a compromise. I don't think the students have to run the school. They can have a big say, and the school should have to act on the things they say.
No, we don't think that striking would quite work at our school, because a lot of people would just go out and stand on the field just to miss lessons.
We wanted to tackle something very specific, because it's really easy to have big ideals and say, oh, we want this to be changed, we want this to be changed. Realistically, we're 6 students currently in one school. So we thought we were going to do something realistic, and we decided that by the end of this term that we wanted to have at least 4 lessons that utilise the IT equipment and rooms a week.
We then hopped back on the Eurostar and made our way to Paris, where we took part in UNL's national demonstrations about the retirement age.
Mummy, nice to meet you.
Welcome to UNL Paris. So this is our office. This is where we make the most important tasks. Our most major problem is that the government is trying to make profit about education. So this is our new president, Victor.
We are striking all the time because of the retirement new reform by the government that wants to move higher the age that you can retire. So we had a big strike on the 23rd, one on the 7th, where we were 2.7 million people in the street. On the 23rd we were 3 million. Tomorrow is the next one, where should be hopefully 3 million or more people in the street. So,
after a talk marking the change of president, we had an after party. Everyone face this mirror now. Come here, everyone.
What am I doing? Come on! Dancing,
Okay, again, I'm Sue. I'm from the OBESSU, which is the union of the Swiss students' organizations. I organized the event here. It's about student rights because of the OBESSU, which is here. Yeah, here in Switzerland, the OBESSU struggles a lot to get enough participants for the event. We say that in Switzerland they just have it too good. They don't see that it could be much better, that we should have more influence on what's happening in school and not just be kind of consumers of school. Here you go. Right now, student rights. Come on, guys. At least one student right by person.
Prepared teachers. The one teacher at my school was always unprepared. There are no consequences for him, and that's not good.
I will give you statements, like for example, an apple is red. Yes. Then on this side, you don't agree. On this side, you agree. My school is perfect.
It's a mess. In most cantons, it's just impossible to find answers to simple questions. What can I do if a teacher gives me a mark which I don't agree to? It's difficult if you don't know where you can find laws.
There's much to be done.
If we all imagine what was told us over all these years, and I think much was forgot.
Every OBESSU event I come back and I'm like totally motivated because there's so many people working on the same topics, so many people fighting for the same things as I am. I'm not as alone as I sometimes feel when I'm organizing an event on my own or something.
Hi. I'm just fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's see your left.
That's right.
Jumpy. Hi. Oh, we got some chocolate from Sue. What kind of chocolate? Swiss.
After 200 meters, turn right, then turn left.
Wir suchen AKS, wir sind von OBESSU.
It's not a good one.
Hello and welcome to Vienna. I am from AKS and we're right now in Vienna between two schools. Our autumn campaign on social inclusion, because it's a big issue in Austria and our organization has been dealing with social inclusion for quite a long time. And it's a really big problem that children that come from families with a lower socioeconomic background don't have equal chances than children with rich parents. And we want to give everyone the possibility of a good education, and that's what we're fighting for at the moment.
The whole action is about that they have cuts in the education, so they use toilet paper instead of books, where they dress really warm instead of heating, and the mask she is wearing, the girl who is talking, is like the education minister telling them, yeah, move together, we have rented out your classroom, and I'm really sorry, but use these beer boxes instead of chairs, and it's just like this whole approach.
Then AKS took us to a local school where they ran some workshops, and they also spoke to some students about how they felt about school.
Well, yes, mostly I do, but like there are some times like where I don't really feel that I'm cared about at all. Like I don't have the feeling that the personal opinion of each student counts a lot. And I would really like to be asked more, and because I think there are so many students who have really, really good ideas to improve school and the whole school system. And if like the government would just get in a school and ask the students what could be done better, I think there would be incredible ideas. And I mean, just think about how much school system could actually be improved if just the people were just asked. I don't think it's really like real life related, you know. Like we learn so much stuff we're never going to use in our future. And I spent the last semester in America, and there we were able to choose the subjects we were attending. And I think this is much more life related than the school system in Austria. And I would really love to be able to choose like more than 2 or 3 subjects.
Hi, I'm Iris and we're today in St. Gilgen in Salzburg in Austria at the Congress of AKS about educational policies.
Okay, my name is Sarah and we're here for a weekend to speak about democracy and education and politics. And in this group here we did something about democracy in schools.
And we're just discussing about the budgeting and the financial aspect of school and how we're going to solve problems in the future.